Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, June 7th of 2024. I'm Giovanni Benacourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets, and this is a recording previous to the open of the U.S. session. Well, we got the jobs report. It's a big number. The change in non-farm payrolls stronger than expected, 272,000, and the consensus was estimated for an increase of 180,000 non-farm payrolls during the month, roughly even with April's 175 gain. But that was not the case. The unemployment rate was expected to remain at 3.9% in May, where it has held below 4% for more than 2 years, the longest such stretch since the late 1960s, but it came in at 4%. So what are all those mean? Well, basically, we are seeing that the markets may not continue to obviously be so optimistic to move to the upside. We're looking at the Nasdaq right now. It did fluctuate to a bit lower in the trading session. Let's see what will happen in the U.S. session once it opens and the obviously investors see how they're gonna be trading this. So I'm being very cautiously. 19,000 initially could be a level of support, but actually we fluctuate below that today. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. S&P 500, I did have that particular notion over the 5,500. Perhaps for the first week, next week, we'll probably see some sort of a pullback, retracement in a correction in the markets. So let's see. I'm still eyeing this. This number is not good for inflation, for the Fed to come in and start cutting rates. So let's see what will happen. But the S&P 500 is trading lower as we speak. And also taking a look at the Dow, which is also looking to trend lower today. So let's just bring that support down and that bring this resistance down also. So let's see how much lower will we be seeing the markets moving today. Crude oil, on the other hand, I'm looking at crude oil. Let's see if we can actually just keep this in perspective. Let's bring down our level of support to $74 and our resistance. Let's bring that down obviously also to about 77, which basically I'm still optimistically bullish in crude oil. So let's see if we'll see a nice move higher. Nat Gas is the one that let's just bring this up to the upper band of the Bollinger Bands, and let's bring up to 250 or support. So keep that in mind. I'm still being bullish in Nat Gas as well. Gold is the one that has taken a plunge after the reading, after these numbers coming out. So 2280 is going to be that support. I'm going to still leave my resistance at 2400. It almost came back towards it, but let's see what happens. Also, silver is also taking a plunge. All the metals are really taking a plunge into this after this number coming out. So $29 is going to be for silver. So let's see what will happen with that. Copper also taking a plunge. So 440 for copper, bringing down my support. It seems to have created a ceiling right around 466, 465. So let's keep that in mind. Bitcoin is the one that could probably take some profit or benefiting from these numbers. So let's bring up our resistance of $73 and keep that in perspective. The currencies, after fluctuating to the downside, it has recovered. So let's see how much of a recovery we'll see, if we'll be able to pick our head above 109 for the euro. And the pound here is looking to trend lower. So let's see if it'll stay around 127.5. And the dollar index is the one that jumped after that number coming out. So let's see if it'll continue to move higher towards the 105 handle. Also, some other news later on today at the end of the trading session. Chip maker NVIDIA, which became the world's second most valuable company after Microsoft on Wednesday, will complete its planned 10-for-1 stock split today. And NVIDIA share have this are about 144% this year, valuing its market value above $3 trillion. And the stock split could eventually pave the way for NVIDIA to be added to the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is an index that has a price weight instead of a market cap weight like the S&P 500. After the split, NVIDIA's 1,210 price will be $121 a share, roughly. Okay, well, that's it from me today. Have a great trading day and a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.